All right. I'm so excited to teach you guys today. All right, so we're going to sit crisscross, be super quiet so I can teach you. And the camera is on, but they're looking at me, not you. So. And if you can't see something, you just wave your hand like this, and I'll try to make sure everyone can see, okay? So I've got today a mystery box. And we're going to be pulling some things out and use our detective skills to see if we can figure out who we're talking about with the mystery box. And our lesson today is about community helpers. With a quiet hand, does anybody think they know what a community helper is? Yes, Preston.
Like a firefighter?
That's a good one, yes. Do you have one?
A construction worker, maybe?
A construction worker? A cop? But what is it? Do you know?
It's a helper that helps your community.
Very good. It's someone that helps the community, that works to serve the people. So let's see what we can pull out of our mystery box. And you got to raise your hand if you think you know what this is. So we got some gloves, and we've got some fire.
Do not.
Yes, Chris, do you think you know what this one is?
Firefighter.
This is a firefighter. That's the first one we're going to talk about. So, here's a picture. Firefighters are community helpers, and they serve to help the community. Now, obviously, firefighters fight fire. They spray fire when you have a house fire. Sometimes we call them firemen, but a firefighter can be a lady or a man. It doesn't matter. Firefighters also help whenever there's a crisis, like if there's a car accident. Have you ever heard of the jaws of life? Mm-hmm. Yep, you've heard of it? Okay, well, this is a picture really quick. It's like a little claw, like a crab, and it cuts through a car. So if someone's in a bad car accident, firefighters come and rescue them and pull them out. So that's what firefighters do. Does anyone know anybody with a quiet hand who's a firefighter? You know somebody that's a firefighter?
My dad's friend is a firefighter.
Cool. All right, so our next clue. This one I think will be easy for some of you.
Yep,
Quiet hand. All right, let's see. Arsenia. A police officer. And I heard that you went to see the police officers just a couple weeks ago. Is that true?
Yeah. Not last week.
Wow. All right. So police officers or cops are another one of our community helpers.
They work in the same place. They work in the same department.
Okay, thank you. A police officer's job, he has two jobs: to protect people and to enforce the laws. Now we know that they protect people, right? If there's a bad guy coming in, he's going to protect you. Police officers are safe people. And they also enforce the laws. Does anyone think they know what a law is? What's a law, Liam?
It's if you break a law, it's a law if you do something naughty or mean.
Mm-hmm. A law is like a rule. We have classroom rules, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
We're not supposed to talk out when someone's talking. We can't hurt each other. We can't jump through the window. Those are classroom rules. We can't do those things.
We can't
break the glass. In our community, we also have rules, and we call those laws. Some of those laws are we can't go into a store and take something that doesn't belong to us.
Nope.
That's a law. We can't speed. If we're speeding and they see us, they will pull us over. Some of your parents probably have been pulled over.
My dad got pulled over by the
Another law is that you can't hurt other people. And that's part of a police officer. They protect us, and they make sure other people are following the rules.
Just like the army.
Now, another part of police officers that not everyone thinks about is called dispatchers.
Yeah. I know a dispatcher.
You probably went and saw them. Now, when you call the police, and what is the number?
911.
If you call them,
911.
you will hear something.
911.
Listen, you will hear something like this.
911, what's your emergency?
That's what you'll hear.
How did you get that?
If you call them, they are here to protect you, and they're always available all the time. So let's see, what is our next mystery? All right, this will be kind of tricky maybe. Yes, Sophia.
Doctor.
Close. Do you know?
Ambulance.
Ambulance, close.
A nurse.
A nurse. Does anyone know someone who's a nurse? Quiet hand. There's a lot of nurses that we know about. All right.
Nurses are just like doctors.
So a lot of times we think about nurses being ladies, and a lot of times they are. But nurses can be boys too. And a nurse's job is to heal sick people. I mean, doctors do that too, but their job is you go there and they take your temperature and they help you if you're sick and they try to make you feel better and they take care of you if you're in the hospital.
No. Oh yeah, that's a.
Another thing that not everyone thinks about are nurses help doctors when they're doing a surgery. They're a very, very important part at the hospital. They're the ones that help hand him things and help him when he's working. It's a very, yep, and if somebody has a baby, it's a very important part of being a nurse. Has anybody, with a quiet hand, you can raise your hand and then I'll call on you. Has anyone ever been to the hospital or gone to the doctor and a nurse helped you? Yes.
I've been hospital.
And a nurse helped you? Yep. Did a nurse help you?
Yeah, because I got a shot or I got into a car accident.
Oh, okay. Tanner?
One time my baby sister accidentally threw something at me and I got like a weird looking staple in my head, but it didn't hurt as bad.
Yeah. And a nurse helped you? Chris, did a nurse ever help you?
Yeah, the same. I had staples in my head because I fell in the middle.
One time I fell and I split my chin open. Oh, and a lot of you probably have done something like that, and a nurse helped me. That's something that nurses do.
I got one. I had to get
Okay. Listen. All right, so now that we've talked about each thing that these 3 community helpers do, we're going to play a little bit of a matching game. Okay, wait.
I'm glad.
So what I need you to do is we know what the words look like: firefighter, police officer, nurses, and we know what they do because we just talked about it. So I'm going to call on different people and you're going to come up and see if you can match the name here and what they do here by looking at the picture. So, all right, who wants to be a volunteer? Nevaeh, did you want to come up? No? Mason, you want to come up? You can choose one. Firefighter, good job. There you go. Here, let's stick it here. There you go. Good job. That's what that word looks like. All right, Liam, come on up. Pick one. And make sure everyone can see it.
Yeah.
What is that?
Fire.
Oh, look at that. It's a house on fire. And where does it go?
Right here.
Right there. Good job. That's what they do. All right, who else? You want to come up here? Show everybody. What is that?
A robber.
A robber. Whose job is it to take care of robbers?
Police.
Good job. Very good. All right.
Yeah, that's really
Aksa.
hard to escape from jail.
Oops.
I know what the next one is.
Police officer.
Police officer.
It says like man. It's me and Mason.
Good job. All right, so we've got 2 left. All right. There you go. Nurses. That's what that word says. You want to do the last one?
I already know what it is.
All right. Oh, it's somebody. Show everybody the picture. Somebody in the hospital.
I can see.
See it?
I can't see.
All right. Okay, so now this is what they all look like, and I will show you this a little bit later so you can see. But we're also going to really quickly
I think